Hi friends, welcome back. This is Viresh. I have come across with regional or zonal manager level interview question and answers. I'm very much sure that all of us in our professional career, our first ambition is to get a tag against your name as a regional manager or a zonal manager. For this, you should be prepared for such level of interviews, and right in the beginning I would say that yes, for this position be prepared that your level of questions will be little tough, little behavioral and situational. So moving ahead with this, I have come up with 25 such questions whose answers I have tried my level best to give you a proper answers to the said questions. Right now, going ahead, I'm starting off with the first question and then gradually I will be taking you through. Stay with me. There are 25 question and answers for the regional or zonal level interviews. Correct? Okay, here we start. What experience do you have in managing a team at a regional or a zonal level? This will be the question which can be asked for the role which you are looking forward to. Here comes the answer. In my previous role as a regional manager, I was responsible to oversee a team of 10 managers and 100 sales representatives. I created and implemented sales strategies that increased revenue by 20% in the first year of my tenure. I also ensured that my team was well trained and motivated to achieve their target by providing regular coaching and feedback. Right? Okay. The second question comes that how do you stay up to date with industry trends and changes that may impact your region or zone? The answer will be I make it a point to attend industries conferences, read industry publications and websites, and network too with other professionals in my field. I also encourage my team members to do the same and share their insights with the rest of the team. This helps us stay informed about new developments and adapt our strategies accordingly. Third question is how do you handle conflict within your team or between different teams with your region or zone? Answer is I believe in addressing conflicts as soon as they arise and encouraging open communication. I listen to all sides of the conflict and try to find a mutually beneficial solution. If necessary, I involve HR or senior management to mediate the conflict. I also encourage team building activities and regular meetings to foster a positive working environment and minimize conflicts. Going forward to it, the fourth question arises is how do you prioritize and manage your workload as a regional or zonal manager? It is very important question which an HR or a management team would like to understand. The answer is I prioritize my workload by identifying the most urgent and important tasks and delegating responsibilities to my team members. I also make use of project management tools to help me stay organized and track progress. I set realistic deadlines and communicate with my team regularly to ensure that everyone is on the same page and that the project is moving forward. Other question which comes in to us is that how do you ensure that your team members are meeting their targets and KPIs? The answer will be I set clear goals and target for each team members and provide regular feedback and coaching to help them achieve these targets. I also track progress using data and analytical tools and provide incentives for those who meet or exceed their targets. I believe in celebrating success as a team and using failure as learning opportunities to improve our progress, to improve our processes and strategies. Other question likely to come in front will be how do you motivate your team members to achieve their targets and perform at their best? The answer will be I believe in creating a positive and supportive work environment that fosters motivation and collaboration. I provide regular feedback and recognition for good work, and I set clear expectations and goals for each team members. I also encourage professional development opportunities and provide training and resources to help my team members improve their skills and knowledge. Additionally, I ensure that my team members have a clear understanding of how their work contributes to the overall success of the organization. Next question, which will be coming in front. Can you give an example of a challenging situation you faced as a regional or a zonal manager and how you resolved it? It is a very, very important question. We should smartly answer this answer. The answer will be, in my previous role, we experienced a sudden drop in sales due to a new competitor entering the market. I quickly analyzed the situation and identified the reasons for the decline in sales. I then worked with my team to create a new sales strategy that focused on our unique strengths and addressed the weaknesses of our competitor. We also implemented a targeted marketing campaign to attract new customers. Within 3 months, we were able to regain our market share and exceed our sales target for the quarter. This will be a very unique answer and it will impress your interviewer. Going forward, how do you ensure that your team members are adhering to company's policy and procedures? This is very, very important because it will show that how good manager you are. Here the answer is, I provide regular training and reminders about company's policies and procedures, and I encourage open communication and feedback from my team members. I also conduct regular audits to ensure that everyone is following the policies and procedures correctly. If I notice an issue, I address them immediately and provide additional training or support as needed. I believe in leading by example and demonstrating a strong commitment to following company policies and procedures myself. This will give a very, very good signal to the interviewer. The other question, which is very, very important, it comes, and normally as a regional manager interview or a zonal manager interview, it will definitely come. The question will be, how do you handle situation where a team member is constantly underperforming? This is a real manager's question. I would first have a conversation with the team member to understand the reasons for their underperformance and provide any additional support or training that may be needed. If the underperformance continues despite these efforts, I would document the issue and have a formal performance improvement plan in place. I would also involve HR as needed to ensure that we follow the correct processes and procedures. Ultimately, if the team member is not able to improve their performance, I would need to consider other options such as reassignment or unfortunately terminations. It is a brilliant answer where you can win the interviewer mindset by giving this such beautiful answer. Other question. How do you ensure effective communication with your team members and stakeholders? This will show your leadership quality, right? The answer will be, I prioritize regular communication with my team members and stakeholders through various channels such as email, phone calls, or video conferencing. I ensure that everyone is kept informed about important updates, changes, and decisions. I also encourage open and transparent communication, and I actively listen to feedback and concerns from my team members and stakeholders. Additionally, I make use of project management tools and dashboards to provide real-time update and track the progress, right? So your leadership quality will reflect by answering this. How do you manage and resolve conflict with stakeholders or clients? See, at a zonal manager level, at a regional manager level, this is a very, very important question and you should know how to answer it. The answer will be, I believe in proactive communication and identifying potential issues before they escalate. I ensure that there is a clear understanding of expectations and goals, and I regularly check in with stakeholders and clients to address any concerns. If a conflict arises, I would first listen to all sides of the issues and try to find a mutually beneficial solution. I would also involve senior management or legal counsel as needed to ensure that we are following the correct processes and procedures. Ultimately, my goal is to maintain positive relationships with the stakeholders and clients and find a solution that is in the best interest of all parties involved, right? Going forward, how do you ensure that your team members are working collaboratively and efficiently? This is an outcome report which every management will be looking forward to you as a regional manager or a zonal manager. So your answer should be appropriate and very much effective. So the answer will be, I believe in creating a culture of collaboration and teamwork. I encourage open communication and regular meetings to ensure that everyone is working towards the same goal or goals. I also provide training and resources to help them improve their skills and knowledge, which can lead to greater collaboration and efficiency. Additionally, I use project management tools to help streamline workflow and ensure that everyone is working efficiently and effectively, right? Okay, going forward, how do you stay organized and manage multiple projects simultaneously? See, as a zone manager or a regional manager, you have to perform multiple tasks at one given point of time. So you should be capable enough, and management is looking forward to this answer, that you are capable enough to handle such kind of situation. So the answer will be, I use project management tools such as Asana, Trello, Jira, Salesforce, Lead Square, CRM, right, to help me stay organized and track. I also prioritize my workload by identifying the most urgent and important tasks and delegating responsibilities to my team members. I ensure that everyone is clear on their roles and responsibilities, and I communicate regularly to ensure that the project is moving forward. Additionally, I set realistic deadlines and communicate with my team regularly to ensure that everyone is on the same page, right? Okay. How do you stay up to date with industry trends and changes? This is slightly, over questioning, but yes, you should be prepared for this answer also. I make a conscious effort to stay up to date with industry trends and changes by reading industry publications, attending conferences and webinars, and networking with other professionals in my field. I also encourage my team members to share any relevant information or insights as and when they come across. Additionally, I monitor competitors' activity and analyze market trends to ensure that our strategies are aligned with the latest developments in the industry. Other important question which may come, and this may be asked in an interview, that how do you handle a high pressure situation such as a crisis or unexpected issue, right? Here interviewer would like to understand that whether you are thinking out of the box or not, right? The answer will be, in high pressure situation, I remain calm and focused on finding a solution. I prioritize communications and keep all stakeholders and team members informed about the situation and the steps we are taking to address it. I quickly assess the situation and determine the best course of action, often with the help of my team members and senior management. I also ensure that we are following any relevant procedures and guidelines, and I work to minimize any negative impact on our stakeholders and clients, right? This is a beautiful answer which you must take a note of it. Moving ahead, can you describe a successful project you led and your role in its success? Here, the interviewer actually wants that for a project, are you a individual contributor or not? Are you a actual scorer or not? And are you a team player or not? Right? So going forward to it, the answer will be, in my previous role, I led a project to streamline our sales process and improve customers' experience. I worked closely with my team members, identify areas of inefficiency and develop new procedures and workflows. I also collaborated with other departments such as marketing and customer service to ensure that everyone was aligned with the project goals. Through effective communication, careful planning, and consistent follow-through, we were able to successfully launch the new sales process, which resulted in increased customer satisfaction and higher sales revenue. My role in the success of the project was to provide leadership, guidance, identify potential roadblocks and their solution, and ensure that everyone was working collaboratively towards a common goal, right? So this describes your project and as well as your involvement and your contribution. Great. Now going forward to it, this is another important question which can be asked for a regional manager or a zonal manager role. The question is, can you describe a time when you had to make a difficult decision in your role as a regional or a zonal manager? Remember, this answer is very, very important and interviewer will ask this question. So the answer will be, in my previous role as a regional manager or a zonal manager, I had to make a difficult decision when we were facing budget cuts and had to reduce our workforce. I had to carefully assess each team member's performance and contribution to the company and determine which positions were essential to our operation. It was a difficult decision to let go of some team members, but I had to prioritize the long-term sustainability of the company. I communicated transparently with my team members about the decision and provided support to those who were affected, including offering references and networking opportunities. In the end, the decision was necessary to ensure the continued success of the company, right? This is a very beautiful answer which you must practice before going for a zonal or a regional manager interview. Great. Going ahead, how do you ensure that your team members are meeting their performance targets and KPIs? See, as a zonal manager or a regional manager, this is your job that your team performs as per the target assigned to them and they adhere to the KPIs. So the answer will be, I believe in setting clear expectations and providing regular feedback to the team members. I ensure that each team member is aware of their performance target and KPIs and has the necessary resource and support to achieve them. I monitor progress regularly and provide feedback and coaching to help team members to improve their performance. If a team member is struggling to meet their targets, I work with them to identify any obstacle and develop a plan to overcome them. Additionally, I recognize and reward team members who meet or exceed their performance target to incentivize their high performance. It keeps the team basically motivated, and others who are not successful or not able to achieve their targets and KPIs, they also feel motivated that yes, when my peer can do it, I can also do it. Great. Now going ahead, can you describe a time when you had to motivate a team to achieve a challenging goal? See, as a zonal manager or a regional manager, it is bound to happen. It is your daily bread and butter, right? To get into a situation where you need to ask your team to achieve a challenging goal, then only you can create a mark and a place in the company, right? The answer will be, in my previous role, we had a challenging sales target to meet in a short period of time. I motivated my team by setting a clear and achievable goal and breaking it down into smaller milestones. I ensured that each team member understood their role and the importance of their contribution to the overall goal. I also provided regular feedback and recognition for their progress and successes and offered support and coaching when needed. Additionally, I encouraged collaboration and teamwork, which helped to increase motivation and engagement among the team members. Through this approach, we were able to achieve the sales target and exceeded our expectations. This is what a management actually looks from a zonal or a regional manager, that in a role of zonal or regional manager, you are a success story for the company. Now, how do you handle conflict or disagreement among team members? See, the role of regional or zonal manager which you are into, this is a very common issue which normally comes among the team members. And since you have gone through this phase, so you are in a position to understand their actual conflicts or disagreements, and you will be better positioned to resolve this. So, the answer will be, as a regional or a zonal manager, conflicts or disagreements among team members are inevitable, and it is important to address them promptly and effectively. When conflicts arise, I listen to all parties involved and try to understand their perspectives. I encourage open communication and respectful dialogue to resolve the conflict. I also try to identify the root cause of the conflict and work with the team member to develop a plan to prevent similar issues from arising in the future. If the conflict persists, I may involve HR or senior management to provide additional support and guidance. Right? This is also a very important questions to answer. As a regional and zonal manager, you should know it. Okay, going forward to it. How do you ensure that your team members are aligned with the company's mission and values? See, HR or a management, when taking your interview for regional or zonal manager, this is a very important question. They need to understand that will you be aligned with company's mission and values? So the answer will be, I believe that it is important to ensure that my team members are aligned with the company's mission and values. I regularly communicate the company's mission and values to my team members and emphasize the importance of upholding them in their daily work. I lead by example and demonstrate how the mission and values are embodied in our work as a team. I also encourage open communication and collaboration, which help to foster a sense of shared purpose and engagement among team members. Right? Okay. Going forward, how do you prioritize and delegate tasks among your team members? It is a very important point for a zonal or regional manager. You have to prioritize the task among your team members. So the answer will be, prioritizing and delegation are critical skills for a regional and zonal manager. I prioritize tasks based on their urgency and importance and consider the resources and capabilities of my team members. I delegate tasks to team members who have the necessary skills and experience to complete them effectively. I ensure that each team member has a clear understanding of their responsibilities and expectations and provide regular feedback and support to ensure that tasks are completed on time and to a high standard. I also encourage collaborations and teamwork, which help to ensure that tasks are completed effectively and efficiently. Right? Now, another important question which comes in front of us as a regional manager or a zonal manager is, can you describe a time when you had to implement a change management process within your team or organization? See, during your expertise as a regional manager or a zonal manager, there will be time when things will be asked by you or by the company to change a certain set of skills or experiment something new. So you should be readily open and acceptable for this. So your answer will be, in my previous role, I had to implement a change management process when we had a new software system implemented into our company. This involved a significant shift in our workflow and process, which require buy-in and support from all team members. I first communicated the need for the change and the benefits it would bring to the team and organization. I then identified key stakeholders and involved them in the planning and implementation process. I also provided training and support to team members to ensure they felt comfortable with the new system. Throughout the process, I ensured that there was open communication and feedback and addressed any concern or challenges that arose. In the end, the transition was successful and resulted in improved efficiency and productivity. Right? So this will give you a hint that yes, you are open for any kind of challenge, any kind of change, and openness to accept any change for the betterment of the company is there with you. Now going ahead, how do you encourage continuous learning and development among your team members? The answer will be, I encourage continuous learning and development among my team members by providing training opportunities, mentorship and coaching. I work with each team member to identify their strengths and areas of improvement and provide opportunities for them to develop new skills and knowledge. I also encourage team members to pursue their professional development goals and provide support and resources to help them achieve. Additionally, I foster a culture to continuous learning and encourage team members to share their knowledge and insight with others on the team. Okay, next question is very important. Can you describe a time when you had to manage a remote team? What were some of the challenges you faced and how did you overcome them? See, this was a scenario which we all dealt with. Yes, today also we are working from home, somewhere we are working from office. So this answer is very, very important for us to address. So listen to it very, very carefully and try to take the insight of this. Answer will be, in my previous role, I managed a remote team. One of the challenges was maintaining effective communication and collaboration. As team members were located in different time zones and had varying work schedule. To overcome this, I implemented regular check-ins and virtual meetings and encouraged open communication through email, instant messaging and video conference. I also set clear expectations for communication and ensured that everyone was aligned with the team's goal and priorities. Another challenge was ensuring that team members felt connected and engaged with the team and organization. To address this, I organized team building activities and provided opportunities for virtual socialization. I also recognized team members for their achievements and contributions to the team to boost morale and motivation. Right? It is good luck. God bless you. I think these 25 questions will definitely help you a lot to take you through with your regional or zonal manager interview. Thank you very much. Do take care. Bye.